Now this was yesterday's trade, yesterday being Wednesday. Tonight will be Thursday over here. So I will show you guys exactly what I was looking for. So the last lower high was right over here and the last lower low was over here. We were looking for a long because the last lower high got broken the night before after I went short. So now that means, hey, the market's trending up now. We will be looking only for long entries. It came back down to my area of demand, and I'm going to show you guys again what it looks like in the 1 minute so you guys can see exactly where my entries are and how my thought process during those entries. So let's go down to the 1 minute over here. Let me delete that. So boom, 3 in the morning is right there, right? My last lower high was this little area right here. It wasn't by much a last lower high. It was by like less than a pip probably. But it still closed below the previous lower low. So that means this is the newest lowest high. Once that breaks, I will be looking for my long entry based on the wick areas, the 1 minute wick areas, which should be around this area or this area of consolidation. So price keeps pushing up, then it starts crashing back down, It gets into my area of entry, but that was a very fat red candle. And what did I get next? Not much of a push. So, still the market will be trending down. As you can see, it got into this area. Now we're starting to see a little bit more momentum kick in. You got to give it a little bit more time. Market keeps pushing down. Boom. Then there's that candle. That candle right there. Oh, you guys can't see it. I'm going to show you guys a little bit better here. There you go. So that candle right there is my entry candle because it was a bullish engulfing candle. So if we go over, price keeps moving and moving and moving. Now, like I said, you got to manage your risk. You got to trail your stop loss. My stop loss would have been here first once I saw that it broke that last higher high. And then now my stop loss is right over here, that new area. And then price keeps pushing. It's very, very close to my TP already. It's almost a W. And then price keeps pushing. And then unfortunately, it gets me out right before it pushes again. So, it got me out at 1.5% instead of a whole 3 to 1. But, like I said, everything's part of the game. You can't be upset about this kind of things, or if you are upset, you should talk about him with somebody that is a friend and understands this forex. Like, for example, I have my brother. I trade with him. We don't trade together, but we do talk about the psychological aspects, and we try to help each other out as much as possible. So that was for a 1.5%. But I still believe that the market was trending up. So, at first I had my entry, my demand area right around here because it created a new higher high. So I'm like, okay, this thing could possibly keep going up. But it passed right through it. And then when I realized it passed through it, I was like, okay, it might be this area. And then price keeps moving until I saw that price has now pushed past the area that I had colored. So that was my entry right there. Now we're gonna manage the trade. Keeps moving. Boom. That is the newest highest high. So automatically my trailing stop loss will be right over here, and I will continue managing the trade as we go. Let me go up. Right now it is already past my halfway point, so automatically I am at break even automatically. Even if structure does not permit it like that past the wick, I already made half of the money, so there's no reason to have any risk on the table for me. Everybody's a little bit different. That's how I trade. So we keep going, we keep going, we keep going, we keep going. Price looks like it wants to push up again. Boom, price pushes up. My stop loss will now be over here because that's the last lower high. And price keeps pushing, 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 pushing. And unfortunately, it gets me out. To me, I wouldn't even count that. That's like a 0.2% win. So I just said it was a break-even win right over here. Because, you know, there's commission costs and all this cost. So for me, that was not even a win. So that was on Wednesday's trade. Tonight we are going to trade. I'm going to tell you guys what we will be looking for here. Let's see. So price is moving up. Price has not broken the last lower high, so that means we are still looking for a long. My last lower high will be right over here. Maybe the price will come down to this area, or maybe, you know, it's going to keep going and then come back down here and for a push. So I'll keep you guys updated for tomorrow. Thanks for watching again, guys.